Hello friends, do subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon.
So today in this video we are going to talk about pre-writing skills and activities related to same. So now what are pre-writing skills? Pre-writing skills are those skills which children need to develop before they are able to write. And in the video you will see a lot of such activities which you can do at home and with minimal material required. So do check the video till the end to know few such activities. Also, you need to remember that you need to give your children a good amount of fine motor activities which will support children to write further. Also, patterning, drawing, free drawing will support and enhance children to write ahead. One more thing that I would want to tell you that whenever you sit to write with your child, make sure that children are sitting in a comfortable position. And by comfortable position, I also mean that the distance between the table and child should be minimum so that the child's elbow is resting on the table. Also, a dining table is a very bad option. So, if you are sitting on a dining table and you expect children to write there, so ting ting, check, please no. Uh, have a good table so that the child's elbow is resting on the table, and with the other hand, the child is keeping that hand on the paper or the book which the child is writing. So also make sure that you're using the good fat crayons and not the wax crayons while you're beginning to do these patterns with your child. And if you're giving pencils, uh, wait, let the child hold the pencil correctly, because pre-writing skills are those skills wherein the child is learning to move his hand in fluid manner. So give that time to the child, don't hurry. And writing alphabets will happen only once the child learns these patterns and is able to hold the pencil correctly, is able to support his hand correctly, because in long term the child will complain of his shoulder or his hand aching. So make sure everything is set properly, and start giving him more and more of pre writing patterns and pre writing skills activities, and more of fine motor activities. So only when the child knows these are the supporting activities. Please check this video ahead for all the activities that you need to do, and remember, with minimal material.
So the first activity which I would want to try is this punching machine and the patterning which I've done. So draw any pattern, random pattern. So I have done this, and I've done here lines with the highlighter, and now ask the child to punch. Is that simple? It is so engaging. Like this is something which we rarely give it to our kids. So now when we want our children to be occupied, this is something, the best activity which you can give. It is also good for the fine motor development and pre-writing activity as well. So the child is learning to use the punching machine, as well as you are also making him prepare for pre-writing activity.
So the next activity I've chosen is the cutting activity. You can draw some face, smiley face or sad face, or you can have all the emojis and present it to the child and ask the child to draw some hairs and cut them. It's okay if he's doing it direct cutting. I am trying the direct cutting, and snip, open, and snip, open, and snip, open, and snip, open, snip, open. Beauty for motor development, fine motor development. It is also a very good eye hand coordination. Also, you could then ask the child to roll these. So the child is again using his fingers and rolling them and making it curvy. So here it goes. So the hair are the wavy hair or the curly hair. You can, to begin with, it is advised to give the plain scissors, not these fancy ones, but make sure that scissors are blunt. So the child safety scissors are the best to be given. And if you do not have the child safety scissors now, you are supposed to sit with the child when the child is practicing cutting activity or doing anything with the scissors. So this, as you saw, it was difficult when after the first slit. At times it gets entangled. So I would suggest to give the plain scissors here, and you can give a various patterns, like this is just the smiley. You can draw and give something to the child. And also, if you do not have papers, plain papers, the best is take out the old newspapers or magazines, or your office papers, anything that you have, and ask the child, in the newspaper and magazines, ask the child to find out any good pictures, any 10 good pictures that he likes. My next activity is my favorite activity. We would love doing this activity, and this is called paper tearing activity. So what the child has to do is simply tear the paper, rip the paper, which is fun for children, I'm sure, and give them glue, and you draw some picture, make it a real single object, like something like tree or shapes. So I've done cloud here, there's a heart here. So I would ask you to draw one single object and give glue to the child, and this is how it is to be done. See, I've done here. Make sure encourage children to tear the small papers like these, so small in size, as you see. If the child is doing it big, like I'll show you this size, it's fine, but encourage children to tear the small pieces, because this require a real good skill, like you're using your thumb, your index finger, and this is for strengthening their muscles, hand muscles. So we need small paper, and this is good activity for attention, engaging children to focus, and they'll have a good picture after you complete this. This is really going to look so pretty, and encourage more of paper tearing activity. You can give again newspaper here, because newspaper will have most of the colors. So if you don't have enough papers, rely on newspaper. That's the best you can do. And you can anytime draw a picture on the newspaper, or cut a shape out of a newspaper, like the cloud shape, and give another newspaper to rip the papers, like cut the paper, tear the papers. So there you go. This is again a strengthening activity and a pre-writing activity for children.